does.
Okay, I'm driving. What's happening?
You're like ice skate. All right, you've ice skated into the horizon.
I really want to see what that looks like on your stream.
It's kind of uneventful. You just sort of slip around.
Okay, well there is a guy here, so I'm gonna kill him.
All right, like a bad
I can't.
guy.
Oh my god, yeah. Do you not see me shooting a gun now?
No, you got a bow and arrow out. Oh my god.
Amazing
Whatever.
game.
Let's just go to the fucking waypoint.
Okay.
It's a cave.
The ghosts
It's a
have
cave.
returned. Oh, that's in the cave. Okay.
Yalung's Eye. Location detected. Alright. Are we excavating? Are we finding the secrets? Oh,
We're gonna find Yalung's petrified ween.
I found a tome of pagan wisdom.
Okay. Pagan men's wisdom. All royal soldiers are servants of the people. Respect their noble sacrifice and honor their every request. This guy sounds like a douchebag.
Yeah, he sounds like a fucking cockhole.
Did you see the
with responsibility? Can't have that.
Did you see the alternate ending
To
this game that happens within the first 15 minutes?
no.
Okay, do you know when Pagan Min has you in his place and he's talking about the crab rangoon
Yeah.
and then he leaves you for a bit?
I just lost all my health. Did you just hit me with your car?
I don't know. Maybe. No, you weren't even near my car.
I just like combusted. Whatever.
Can you get in? Can you try to get into this?
I don't even see it as a thing that exists.
What if you just...
It's not part of this world.
Okay, now I'll tell you where to press it. Press it now.
Okay, nothing's happening.
Look to your right a little bit and then press it.
Should I be getting in right now if I'm...
Yeah, you're flying, like you're hovering. All right, you know what? Fuck this car. I'm sick of this ghost car bullshit. I'm gonna get in your vehicle. Okay.
All right, get in my scootsy. And we'll fucking ride like men on our scootsy.
I'm assuming you didn't see that car either.
Just don't talk about it.
How about this one? Nope, you did. Obviously, you didn't see
I
it.
see two flying gentlemen.
Did you not see any of that?
I saw two hovering men.
You just led to a fucking giant explosion.
I shot at them with my grenade launcher.
It was you crashed into a car, which then got crashed into another car, and there was a big explosion.
And I just smashed through it and kept going.
Smashed through it and kept going at full speed.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, this is great.
I've got juggernaut physics on this fucking scooty.
This game is so fucking glitched.
It's fun though.
Okay. Oh,
I only get this problem playing with you.
I just have this like thing where everything I touch glitches.
Oh fuck. Alright. I need to repair my hands and then...
Okay, break your wrist a few times and then I'll be here.
Alright, will do. Alright, there are sneaky boys reinforcing previous boys. Damn it.
Boys will be boys!
Giggle. I remember one time I encountered a gentleman with a box on his head. And the box had a smiley face on it. This is completely true, by the way.
In the game?
No. In real life. I encountered a man who had a box on his head, and there was a smiley face drawn on the box. And my friend said to this man, "I like happy faces." And this man replied, in a very dead inside sort of way, "I like balls." And that was the extent of that interaction. We just walked by him on the street, but he was,
I like balls.
yeah. That was all he said.
You're in LA?
Yes.
Or you outside LA?
I'm like 15 minutes south of LA.
Yeah, that's acceptable. You're in LA. That's kind of, I guess, isn't that to be expected? I guess you'd expect that more in like the fucking east or west village of New York City. But anyway,
See, this was like a sort of like suburban neighborhood where this happened. We were just like walking. We were like I was like in high school at the time. I was like walking home with my friend, and this individual in a box smiley face, and just walked past us.
I love that people just don't care, you know, about like life to the point where they're just gonna dress up with a smiley face box on their head
and say that they like balls.
That's great. That's great. That's freedom.
That's just a thing that happened to me one time. It's like one of those. Have you ever had one of those bizarre things where like you're not really sure if you saw it, but every time it pops into your mind, you're like, did I fucking see that? And then before you can tell anybody about it, like it leaves your sort of like thoughts, and then you forget about it again.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
Up until recently, I'd never told anyone this, but I remembered it in the middle of the night, and luckily Twitter is now a thing that exists. But one time, I just saw like a guy making out with a baby.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold the fort.
Yeah, it was like a guy, and he was just making out with a baby.
Is that the end of the story?
Yeah, that's where it begins and ends, but I just like... I kept, like, remembering it, and I'm like, I saw a fucking guy make out with a baby one time, and then, like, before I tell anybody, I, like, forget about it again. You know? It's like one of those things. And I didn't get to see it for too long either, so it's like one of those things where I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I saw, or it just really looked like there was a guy making out with a baby.
Okay, so you're saying there is a potential, there's a chance that maybe it wasn't exactly.
Yeah, I'm not saying he was like tongue kissing the baby. By the way, I'm not saying like he had his tongue down the baby's throat, right? But
right.
It was like that kind of like Hollywood making out, you know, where it's like just like deep kissing, I guess.
Yeah, let's just pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah,
because that to me is one of the most bizarre. I wouldn't even believe it.
I know
myself.
I know. I was walking past it, and I did like a triple take, and I was like, is that guy making out with a baby? And then I looked away and looked back. I'm like, that guy's definitely making out with a baby. And I looked away and I looked back, and I'm like, pretty sure that guy's making out with a baby. But
just you saying making out with the baby is making me so uncomfortable. It's so bad.
It was so weird. I just saw it and I didn't know how to process it, so I just walked past it and then it was gone from my life, but it was never really gone.
Yeah, you'll remember that for the rest of your life.
Are you moving on your screen, or?
Now I am.
Okay, you were like standing still for like the longest time. I was just wondering.
So, alright, speaking of your story, I don't have anything quite as insane and amazing as that, but I do have a story that I'm not even sure.
Do you want to go to that bell tower, by the way, or the radio tower? Liberate that shit?
I don't even know how this could have happened, but I'm pretty sure I saw it.
Okay.
I was in New York City, I was in the East Village, and I saw a guy shirtless on the sidewalk next to a building eating chicken and beans off the sidewalk. The sidewalk was his plate. And
Did he have utensils?
Nope. Using his hands, just scraping beans off with his claw hand and just putting them in his mouth and eating them. And he was the happiest guy I think I've ever seen in my life that he had those beans.
Well,
shirtless.
Good on him.
Yep. So that's like one of those things, again, I'm not sure if it was my mind playing tricks on me, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, that's
not as good as making out with a baby story, but it's close.
It's pretty much the same story as making out with a baby story. It's just a different set of circumstances.
Beans off the sidewalk, baby, same thing.
Well, I mean, neither one of us really did anything in the respective scenarios. We were just
observers.
Yes.
That's it.
Silent bystanders as this just unfolded.
What a bizarre world we live in.
Would the right thing to do? Let's just say he was making out with a baby, and in all likelihood, this was his baby. Would the quote right thing to do have been to be like, "Hey, stop making out with that baby"? Like, should I have said something?
What if he said, "I'm this baby's father. How dare you tell me how to raise my child?"
Exactly. Oh god.
That's a fucked up predicament.
And see, that would be exactly the response I would be afraid of.
Do you like go to the authorities with that though? Like, do you tell someone?
I mean, it's people kiss babies, right? Like that's acceptable. But does it become less acceptable if you're kissing a baby on the mouth?
Maybe.
I think it's weird either way. That people do
not
that.
being a father, I can't say for sure. That doesn't sound like acceptable behavior, but for this guy, he was probably just hanging out, just expressing his love for his child and nothing more. Maybe we're the assholes.
Maybe.
Maybe we don't live in 2014.
If this helps at all, he looked like he could have been like some kind of foreigner. I didn't ever like hear him talk, but he might have been from a different culture.
I mean, is that acceptable in any culture?
Making out with a baby? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
does that carry over overseas, you know?
There's like a Star Trek Next Generation episode where the culture
is to make out with babies.
No, not that.
They take their young to the makeout pits and
not quite.
They take their young and their creepy businessmen to the makeout pits.
I was gonna say, it's acceptable to commit suicide in their society. When they hit 60, they die. Like, they have to die because they're useless. They don't want to be weak. And it's like the whole episode is like the Enterprise crew struggling with the idea that this person's going to die. Like, what if there was a Star Trek episode where they had to grapple with this problem? Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you deal with that? Do you grant asylum to the baby aboard the Enterprise?
I mean, if it's such a cultural thing, everyone would be making out with babies, right?
I mean, God, I wouldn't. Who the Jesus? Oh, I'm so disturbed. I am so disturbed. But where was this, by the way? Where did you see this happen?
I was like on a pier. It was like on the pier. There was just somebody making out with a baby.
Is that an acceptable location to do that? Maybe we just don't know. Like,
I mean,
like piers are where you do that.
Clearly, this guy didn't think it was weird because he was doing it in public. Yeah, like it wasn't like hey, I'm gonna take this baby down to the cellar and make out with it. You know, it was like this guy was like, he just was flaunting his baby, and the making out with thereof. So clearly he thought it was an acceptable thing to do, you know? So from his perspective, yeah, that's totally cool, make out with a baby.
So, like I said, and like people are saying in chat, somewhere in the world this is fine.
Somewhere probably is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let me change this around on you. Let's say it's not a guy. Let's say like it's like clearly a mother like kissing a baby.
Oh my God, these mental images. Listen. Lyle.
Okay,
listen.
let's say a mother and a father having sex, and in the middle of sex, the dad leans over to the crib and starts making out with the baby.
What in the name of ever-living fuck is happening on our stream right now?
Is it okay then? Is it okay if society thinks it's okay?
Is it okay if it's vines? What if you wake up one morning and you have vines growing out your asshole and you shout down to your mom, "Mom, is it okay if it's vines?" "Yes, dear. It'll be okay."
And then your mom kicks in the door and starts making out with you.
Violently. By the way, true story, that's how Boysauce got its name. We were playing Mario Party, my friends and I, and in one minigame it looked like vines were growing out of an asshole. And
yeah?
we said, yeah, and we were like, Ma, is it okay if it's vines? And it turned into the name Vine Sauce eventually, yeah. True story.
Is it okay if it's vines?
Yeah. So there you go. See, from your story, we've learned things.
See, there's a level of personal introspection that we can gain out of pretty much any circumstance, even if it is a guy making out with a baby.
Even if
coitus.
Mid-coitus. Oh my god, what a story. That is amazing. I've never heard anything like that in my life, and I love it. Just the idea that there's someone out there that, like a culture that we don't know about, that is that brazen, that they come to the USA and do that in public on a pier. Yeah, fuck that guy. That's my official stance on that. Fuck that guy. I don't care if it's acceptable or not. Fuck him.
Yeah.
The baby would probably. Anyway, so where are we going?
Jesus. We're going wherever our imaginations take us.
I've been waiting to do those hunting missions for quite a while, and I still don't see any on my map. I know you said that they might just show up randomly.
We did one, didn't we?
We didn't do one of the hunting control missions. We needed a hunting control mission.
Oh, we did one of, like, the deadliest catch, whatever.
Yeah, Shark Week.
If you want to go to Vashikot, or Varshikot, that is a fortress. Those are hard, but they're a lot of fun.
I don't think I could do a fortress right now, because I only have about 15 minutes before I gotta get going.
Alright. Well,
so, sorry about that.
We can just go to that other bell tower that's right here and snatch more of the map for the big boys.
Works for me.
Let's do it.
Okay, when I turn around, I see your crotch. That means you're on board. Let's do it.
Baby on board. Make out with me, dada.
Oh, God. Oh. What a great stream this has been. We mounted, we double action boogalooed each other, and now we're talking about babies and people eating beans off a sidewalk, and I mean, really, it's just, how do you beat this?
Next
Lyle,
stream,
have you
let's
thought
go
about
for
doing
it.
a podcast?
I used to do a podcast, actually. I did a video podcast, and then, not naming names, but the other guy got lazy with it, and then I got lazy with it, and then we kind of put it on suspension, and now we're just waiting to bring it back, or possibly to change it up. But yes, I am going to do a podcast again eventually.
I thought about it for a while. There is a possibility of a Vine Sauce related podcast that could happen.
By the way, I jumped out and ended up on the roof of this place, and I am stuck.
Really?
Yeah, I can't get out. I am, like, you know when you get, like, stuck in the geometry, and you, like, can't, like, move out of something? It's like there's a wall in front of me.
Shit. Oh God, what have I done?
If you get to the, hold on, I think I know a way I can save myself. I think I understand what I have to do. Alright.
Did you just grenade yourself?
Yes, and I'm going to do it again.
I'm not close enough to save you.
I know, you don't have to, I can respawn.
Oh wait, now I am. Give me a second.
I don't know that you should, though, because I kind of did it to unstick myself. I think I'm, like, in a wall. I'm just gonna give up.
Wait, I can get... Okay.
I think I was, like, jammed in that wall.
You were too high up. You weren't... Yeah, we weren't supposed to be there, I don't think.
Yeah. I broke the game by being too good at it. I was too altitudious for this altitude challenge.
Altitudious of Rome. Some say he liked heights.
The great philosopher Altitudius.
But he fell too far from his beliefs.
Then he was known as Splatterus, the Uncanny.
Biggest dickus.
Biggest dickus is the school of thought that involves having a big old dick.
Have you seen the movie Life of Brian, Monty Python?
No, I've seen Holy Grail and I've seen fuck, what was the other one?
Meaning of Life?
Meaning of Life, yeah.
Check out Life of Brian if you want more biggest dickus action.
Oh boy.
Oh, you went down that way.
Yeah, I can actually, if you get close enough, I can do that. Now I'm grappled to you.
I could just fly you into a wall.
The hell you could. Alright. Where are we off to now?
I don't know. I'm gonna check on the map real quick. Oh, there's propaganda poster here. Probably should get that.
We gotta fight the power.
There it is. Got it.
Holy shit, you can just shoot them?
With grenades.
I
or
thought you had
fire.
to pull them down. But that's
Yeah,
awesome.
grenades or fire will do it.
That saves you some time.
Okay, I'm looking on the map here, and I see various animals. I still don't see any kind of... Hey, chat. I'm gonna filter this. Chat, does anyone know where these hunting control missions are?
I'm looking around the map and looking for like objectives that could be it. I see armed escort. I see They might be only a single player thing. I could be wrong. But it's weird that they would give us like the rare hunts and stuff as a co-op challenge if the hunting control ones weren't. Also, this map is fucking huge. Like we've uncovered like maybe a fifth of it.
Yeah, I can see. Well, no, a little bit more than that, but still, yeah, it really is huge. And I've only been to maybe 1/5 of it. Find the radio guy. Radio. Oh, the radio guy has the missions. All right, let's head over there real quick. Okay, now we have to find the radio guy.
I think that there are radios at outposts that we liberate.
What, like, so we go to an outpost and then
yeah, we go to one that's either already liberated or we could take another one.
Okay. Here, I want to show you how big boys liberate. Watch this.
Alright.
Ready?
Yep. Are we just fucking burning it all down?
Burn it to the fucking ground!
Alright, let's do it. I'm out of grenades. Oh, I disabled the
Molotovs,
fucking
if you got
alarms. We liberated the fuck out of that. This is what freedom looks like.
Almost done. Probably only got a few more.
Is it? Where are the dudes? I don't.
There's a guy screaming. Oh, there we go.
Alright, I'm just gonna.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fastest liberation ever.
That was a big boy liberation to the max.
Yes.
That was like we fucking 5-starred it and everything.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
see, this has a radio and it's. I don't think it's a hunting quest. Wait, what is the crosshair?
Let's find out.
There's that, and then there's another one right here. Which I don't know what that is.
Assassination. And this one is hunting survival. So, oh, I see. All right, so they're at outposts. At least we know for next time.
Yeah.
Now I know how to do that. So, for example, when I go to... Okay. Yeah.
So now you can see.
We could do one more quick mission.
Alright. Do you want to try the hunting survival?
Sure. Hunting sounds like fun.
Yeah. I think you have to grab them since you're P1.
Something's going on here.
It's just a rogue D-hole. Oh, a pack of D-holes.
These people have no respect for the wildlife.
Yeah, I know.
I read you. Where's your location?
Sending you the coordinates now. Please, hurry. They're circling and closing in fast.
I'm on my way.
Conflict diamond. Good to know that I have a good old conflict diamond.
Isn't that like that movie?
Yeah,
Blood
conflict,
turquoise?
Yeah, conflict diamond.
Oh god, what have I done?
It's like the
Oh.
asylum version of blood diamond.
Love those stupid asylum films just for how unabashed they are when it comes to ripping other movies off.
I saw a fucking amazing shit movie the other day. Which it wasn't actually shit. It was fucking amazing. But it was a movie called Crippled Masters.
Crippled Masters.
Yes. The premise of the movie is one guy has like no arms. He has like a flipper with a claw on it. And then the other guy has like gimpy, useless legs. And they do kung fu together.
Asylum made this movie or
No,
no?
no, no. This is actually like a straight up like foreign-made kung fu movie. And it's amazing.
I'm interested.
It's like 3 fucking hours long. But yeah, it's actually great. All right, I have meat.
To hunt in a pack like this?
It's a street yard, not a path. And no, they've been poisoned by the runoff. The products moved.
I have meat too, but is that going to help us?
I don't know. Apparently, these tigers have their brains fucked with or something.
Oh god.
And only one of these guys has to live, for the record.
Okay. We can do this. Here's one.
All right, one down. How many more endangered animals do we have to
I hear-
murder?
It's hard to see where they're coming from.
Use your ears. You should be able to hear them before you see them.
Use your ears, Vinny. Use your ears to listen to the game that you have turned down to stream.
Not like that. God's be praised for sparing.
Oh shit, right there. Oh fuck, I got it.
Jesus. Nice.
That
Oh, here's
chain
another
gun
one. Up here.
does a shit ton.
It's like nothing scares them. They just keep running toward us.
Try the Molotovs. I haven't met a tiger yet who can take fire.
Molotovs. They want us to use fire to repel these goddamn things.
We've got landmines too.
Be careful.
Really?
Yeah, they have
helpful.
landmines, right? Oh shit.
Oh, I could just do that too.
Shit, where is that? I just heard one.
Watch out for the tiger.
All right, well,
I don't think they're
That was
coming
easy.
back for
all the
a while.
tigers are dead.
And now I can get these campers patched up. Thank you.
Richard Parker!